On the record in the matters 26 CM 79, 26 CM 85, State of Wisconsin versus Heather Larson. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. We have Joel Feliski, Defense Counsel in person. Ms. Larson appears in person in custody. We're set today for status conferences. Mr. Feliski, please update the court.
Thank you, Your Honor. Previously, I had raised competency regarding Ms. Larson. I believe that was at the initial appearance that had been scheduled for both of these cases. At the time, I was concerned about her ability to understand the proceedings and or assist in her own defense. I see that a competency evaluation was conducted. A report was then filed on the 16th indicating that Ms. Larson is in fact competent. I reviewed that report with her and I believe we are stipulating to that finding. I have had an opportunity to review the complaints in full with her, Your Honor. If the court would allow, I believe we could conduct an initial appearance on both these cases.
All right, thank you. Anything you want to add before we proceed, Mr. Vila?
No, Your Honor.
The court has received and reviewed the report evaluating Ms. Larson's competency. Mr. Feliski, along with Ms. Larson, are stipulating to the competency based upon the facts. The court is taking judicial notice of the report based upon the facts and the conclusions in the report. The court does hereby find that she is competent to proceed and to assist in her defense. With regards to both of these cases, were you able to go over the criminal complaints with her, and does she understand those counts and those maximum penalties?
Yes, Your Honor. I did receive and review both complaints in both cases. I have provided Ms. Larson with copies of both and have reviewed both complaints with her, both the charges and the probable cause section. I do believe that she understands the charges here along with the maximum possible penalties for both complaints, and for all counts we will waive formal reading, and to all counts, and I believe they're all misdemeanors, but to all counts at this time we will enter in a plea of not guilty by reason of disease or defect.
Court will enter not guilty, an NGI plea on her behalf. Are you still located when you're not in custody on Park Road?
Jensen Road.
Okay.
The same park though.
Okay, can I get your address, please?
23405 Jensen Road, lot 38. That'll be with Chad Campbell.
Okay. And when you're not in custody, does your telephone end in 0152?
I do not have a phone, but I can give you Chad's number.
Okay.
715-431-1718.
All right. May we send it text messages?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, not guilty pleas by reason of mental disease or defect has been entered on your behalf. You do need to set some status dates and times. I could do September 24th at 10:30.
That time will work for my calendar, Your Honor. I do want to just put on the record very briefly. I have discussed with Ms. Larson this case. I believe there will be a bond motion filed after today.
Okay, thank you. All right, we will see you then. We are adjourned.
Okay.
Is this Mr. Cote?
Yes, it is.
All right, thank you. We will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 40, State of Wisconsin versus Devin Cote. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila in person. We have Emma Hanu, Defense Counsel, in person. Mr. Cote appears by telephone conference with approval of the court. We're set here today in this matter for a status conference. Ms. Hanu, please update the court.
Thank you, Your Honor. Following our last hearing, an offer was presented. I was able to go over that with Mr. Kuti. He was not at present amenable, but I have been talking with the state and we're working on some negotiations. So at this time, I'm just asking for another status to give us time to see how and what we can shake out.
What was the offer that was presented?
The offer was presented to plead to 3 counts of felony failure to support for 3 years of probation.
All right. Let's get a status, date, and time. I just realized I put the last case on the wrong week. Okay, can you do September 28th at 10:45?
I cannot.
How about in the afternoon?
The afternoon would work.
1 o'clock?
That'd work for me.
1 o'clock, September 28th. You may appear by telephone as you've done here today, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you. We'll see you then.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are still muted. There you go.
I missed that. I just downloaded the app, so it's kind of asking me all the permissions and all that. So,
Okay, that's okay.
uh,
All right, we will go on the record in the matter 26 CF 87, State of Wisconsin versus Tyler Merle. That's right. It's Merle, not Merrill, correct?
yes, miss.
Mr. Merle. He appears by video conferencing with approval of the court. We have his counsel, Emma Hanu, in person, the state through Assistant District Attorney Jose Vila. We're here for a preliminary hearing. However, I have received a document signed a waiver preliminary hearing. Did your attorney go over that document with you, Mr. Merle?
Yes, Your Honor.
And so you understand what a preliminary hearing is?
Yes, Your Honor.
And is that your signature? Did you sign that document?
Yes, miss.
Do you understand that once you give up the right, it is forever and you can't get it back?
Yes, miss. And that's just yes, miss. Yes, miss.
Has anyone made any threats or any promises to you for you to waive your right to a preliminary hearing?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing so freely and intelligently, letting me know you do fully understand what you're doing here today?
Yes, miss.
Do you understand that once you give up the right, it is forever and you can't get it back?
Yes, miss.
I will find that he is competent, he's freely, intelligently, and voluntarily waiving his right to a preliminary hearing. I will find probable cause and bind the matter over. Information, Mr. Vila.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm filing the information currently. It will mirror the criminal complaint.
Proceed with an arraignment or set it for another date.
Proceed with arraignment, Your Honor. We'll enter a not guilty plea to count 1 and count 2. We will not be exercising the right to judicial substitution.
All right, not guilty pleas will be entered on your behalf. You are entitled to a jury trial. You would be entitled to a speedy trial should you request one. September 28th at 1 p.m. I think. Let me just double.
Here's the key moment by waiving the preliminary. Hearing the defendant gives up an important opportunity to challenge probable cause. At this stage, the judge confirms the waiver was knowing and voluntary, then finds probable cause and moves the case forward from here. The case heads toward arraignment, and the next status conference, what happens next, could be critical. Here's the key moment by waiving the preliminary. Hearing the defendant gives up an important opportunity to challenge probable cause. At this stage, the judge confirms the waiver was knowing and voluntary, then finds probable cause and moves the case forward from here. The case heads toward arraignment, and the next status conference, what happens next, could be critical.